Hi there, good morning. My name is Penny. I'm owner of Penny Psychic Readings. So I'm here today with another Facebook Live video, which is one of my weekly ones that I'm bringing to you. And I just really I'm going to spend 30 minutes. I'm going to give you some announcements from Penny Psychic Readings. I'm going to talk to you about a topic. My topic today is warning signs you may be in a codependency relationship. So you may get something out of that. And then at the end of the show, I'm going to be doing free guidances for you. Okay, we are currently being joined by 6 people, so hi. Do come and say hi for that shout out, but I will let you know when to get those questions into me for the free guidances, because what happens is the comments scroll up the screen and it falls off the end, so you need to kind of actually get the guidances in when I start doing them. But by all means, come and say hello on the comments and I'll give you a shout out. And we are being currently joined by Deepaka Patel. So hi Deepaka, hi. Just to let you know, run through some bits and pieces. So I'm Penny, from Penny Psychic Readings, as I said. I am currently booking dates for London at the moment, my London service, from the 8th of September at the moment. I've got afternoons booked in London for the 8th of September, 13th of October, 10th of November and the 15th of December. So if you are in and around the London area on those dates, do come and book a face-to-face private sitting with me in London. I'll be really great to see you. Equally, if you are living in the MK8 area, I've now started doing home visits for ladies only, and my next date that I'm booking for home visits in the MK8 area is Saturday the 29th of July. There's availability at the moment, and those readings are the same price as coming to see me at home. It's just that I incorporate it with something else that I do in that area. Okay, well, I've been really busy. Really busy this week with instant messenger readings. They've been really popular, they're really a great way to get a reading, actually, because it's a bit like an email reading, but obviously you book the time so you can ask lots of questions in that time frame, and it's a really quick and easy way to get a reading, and you just book that directly on my website, which is www.penny-psychicreadings.co.uk. Equally, you can also book in for the London dates and the MK8 dates on there as well. Okay, if you are interested in London or MK8 or even an instant messenger reading, do hop over to the website and have a look at that. Right, okay, just to let you know, I do have my next Psychic Today show that I'm presenting on the 13th of July at 10 AM to 12 PM, which is a 2-hour show that I present for Psychic Today, and I'm going to be doing that here from home. I am going to be doing that for me, so please come over and join me. 13th of July, 10 AM. Can either catch me on Sky 886, or you can catch me on YouTube, which is Psychic Today Live. If you pop that into YouTube, you can watch the show there as well. Do come and get interactive with me on that show as well. Your first text message into the show, did you know, is absolutely free of charge. If you've never texted into Psychic Today before, you get a free text message done live on air. Okay, so do come and join me on the 13th for that. My next Facebook Live show is on the 19th of July, which is next week, at 10 AM again. Now, the schedules for my media and also for Facebook Live is actually now on the website. I've now actually created a whole schedule for the Facebook Live dates due to popular demand, because you've all been asking me for them. So they are now on the website, so you can follow that. But my PA Andrea does actually post that on a Sunday, and she also posts on the day I'm going to be doing the Facebook Live as well. So big shout out to Andrea, because she's just brilliant and I couldn't run my business without her. Okay, so yeah, so just to let you know that that website for that is www.penny-psychicreadings.co.uk. Right, so some shout outs here. Shout out to Roshni. I don't have any plans to be in Basingstoke, Roshni, I'm afraid, but there are plenty of virtual services. You may want to consider a webcam reading, darling, which is the next best thing to a face-to-face. Morning to Cheryl, one of my besties. Morning to Karen Louise. Morning to Sue Dewberry. We've been joined by Yana as well, and been joined by John Carhill too. And we've also been joined by Julie Leatherland Tim. So good morning and hi to you all. Okay, so yeah, and with these Facebook Live videos, they do all actually get uploaded by my husband to my YouTube channel, so you can watch them back and things like that. So that's really nice, and you can link to the YouTube channel from the website, from the top of the website. Oh, Julia Simmons Collar has just joined us too, so hi to you, Julia. We're currently being watched by 6 people at the moment. Okay, so I'm just going to launch into some topic here, which is warning signs that you are in a codependency relationship. I mean, right, okay, so codependency. Codependency normally is defined as an addiction, and the cause of an addiction and the result of somebody else's addiction. So sometimes a codependency might be that you're in a relationship with maybe an alcoholic or a drug user or a gambler, say, but it could also mean that you're in a relationship with, say, somebody with mental illness, but it's usually somebody that won't help themselves. Okay, and this is what we mean by codependency, and it creates a dysfunction because you've got one person that's kind of taking, won't help themselves, and then one person that's over loving and believes that they can change this person if they give more. You might be able to relate to some of these as we go through. Oh, I've been joined by Laura Bodley. Hello. Right, okay. So we're going to run through some signs that you're in a codependent relationship. Okay. Number 1, you think you can help your partner to change. Even though you've not been very successful in getting a partner to change in the past, you keep on trying. In fact, you keep trying till it almost makes you ill. You feel certain that you could be happy if only they would listen to you. People in codependency relationships try to fix each other's negative behaviour rather than changing their own destructive habits. Normally, people in codependency relationships have feelings of shame, low self-esteem, and having to be the parent to your own parent at a young age were all correlated with an adult codependency relationship. Researchers believe that therapy to heal the self-image will help people to heal from codependence relationships. Anybody recognising any of these signs at the moment? You say yes when you really mean no, and then feel resentful about it. Caving into the demands of your partner in an attempt to make them happy is unproductive, and it hurts your own personal integrity. Pay attention to your own needs first and make sure that they are being met first. To break the cycle of a codependency relationship, you will need to learn to fulfill your own needs without your partner's help. So it really means being comfortable in your own skin, standing on your own 2 feet and relying on yourself. Okay, you have so much love to give, but your partner seems to reject it. Giving until it hurts is your motto, but when you're in a codependency relationship, you shower your partner with love and support to help them with financial and emotional problems, but they just don't seem to be able to heal themselves in spite of your love. Right, I'm going to have a little slurp of coffee here and do some more shout outs. Thank you, Karen Louise. Are you relating, darling? Brian Barton has joined and is saying hi. Douglas Smart saying hi, and Tiff Cotton is saying hi as well. We are being joined by 9 people at the moment, so hi to everybody that's just joined us. I hope you're relating to the topic today. Is it making you think at all? Be really interested to have your feedback on topic. Okay, so your partner's moods affect your own mood. You are way too sensitive to your partner's moods and their needs, but what about your own? You can't change how they feel, but you can change your own emotional state and how you respond to their negative moods. You rarely do anything away from your partner. Is it that you don't trust what they will do apart from you, or do they control your comings and goings? In a codependency relationship, one or both partners seek to control the behaviour of the other person. This is not a healthy pattern. Quite often there are cases of control in relationships of different degrees, I must admit, but there is normally somebody that does try to be a little bit more dominant in there, but it's when it gets to a very unhealthy state, really. Okay. You worry about your partner leaving you. Feeling insecure about your relationship is normal in a codependency relationship. It's not normal in a healthy one. Your partner is angry at you all the time because you keep asking them to change and you are frustrated by their lack of change, but determined to keep trying. You worry that they will reject your help and spiral further into a negative pattern. So basically you get it into your head that they need you, yeah? So, you know, you can't possibly leave them because they need you. But at the same time, you're rejecting everything else that you need from the relationship. Okay. You fantasize about leaving your partner. Life would be much easier with someone who would listen to your feedback, or who at least wasn't so angry all of the time. Although these thoughts drift through your head, you are unlikely to do anything to leave your partner. That is the nature of a codependent relationship, because you are completely dependent upon it. You can't do anything for yourself. Okay. Your partner's behaviour is borderline or even over the line abusive. Do you feel afraid of your partner? Do you feel like they are suspicious of your activities away from them? Do they accuse you of things you have not done or tell you you can and can't do? Do they limit your friendships with others? Are they abusing drugs, alcohol, money, or engaging in other self-abusive behaviours? Okay, children of alcoholics are particularly susceptible to getting into codependency relationships. Wanting to help an addict or anyone who is engaging in destructive behaviour by protecting them from themselves is a sign that you're in the codependent relationship. Okay, how does everybody feel about this then? Okay, what did you find topic interesting today? Do let me know. Okay. Well, we've gone down to 5 people now. We've gone down to 5 people. I guess everybody's waiting for those free guidances at the end of the show. Okay. Let me talk to you a bit about how I work and what tools I'm using today. And so basically I'm a clairvoyant medium, so I pick up on energy, so I can read with my natural ability, but to kind of keep me grounded I do use the magical tarot cards, which are these tarot cards that you see here that I've actually had for the last 24 years. So they're a bit old, a bit smelly, a bit beaten up, and they're the same ones that I would use if you came to my house and had a reading. Okay. I've also got the Healing with the Angels, which are these cards here that you see here, and these are really nice for soft angelic guidances, and anything to do with the angels is always 100% positive because they're for advices and guidances, right? Okay, so they're not what we call fortune telling cards or anything like that. They're all to do with guidances, what the angels feel you need to do to move forward. Okay, you might actually have a deck of these at home in your cupboard and not know how to use them. They do a completely different job to the tarot. So do come and book a reading if you're looking for some psychic development, maybe. Yeah, I can assist with that. So it might be a psychic development reading that you're looking for. Okay. Right, okay, so it looks like topic's gone down quite well this morning by some of the feedback that I'm getting. People are saying it was very interesting, and they're kind of, they might be thinking about that. Maybe it's got you thinking. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's something, you know, a reading might be able to help you with, or, you know, you might be able to learn from the topic, and it might help you at a later date to recognise some signs of an unhealthy relationship, an unhealthy codependency relationship. Okay, so also I've got a little gem for you today, which is the fluorite crystal ball. Okay, and I do like this ball. I'm really drawn to the colour of it. Okay, and I've just got some little facts here about fluorite, because this is lovely and it's really good for psychic development in general, actually. So I'm just going to show that up to the camera there, to show you all the lovely green colours. What you will find with me is that I never ever use a clear crystal ball. Personally, I don't like them, you know, they're not for me. Okay, there always has to be colour in there, or some kind of little inclusions or something like that. But this is fluorite, green fluorite. Now you do get a fluorite in other colours, but obviously this is a green one. Okay, and it's very good for growth, psychic development and healing. Has many healing properties. And it's very good for awakening the heart chakra. Now the heart chakra is the chakra that we use for love and affection. So basically also it's very good for dissolving emotional upset, trauma, and it cleanses the mind and the chakras and the aura. So basically, if you're going through anything that's kind of like emotionally a bit traumatic, anything like that, so maybe you've just broken up with somebody, maybe you've had a bit of a loss in some way, or you're just feeling very unsettled, this is very good for kind of cleansing that, you know, for kind of trying to give strength, cleansing that aura, things like that. So also on a psychic level, it is good for the development, but also some psychics can get a little bit egotistical. So basically, it's quite good for bringing somebody back down to earth with their abilities. And it's also very good for stomach and the intestines as well. So if you do have any issues with stomach or intestines, carrying around a little bit of green fluorite can really help. Tuck it down inside your bra or something like that, and carry it around with you all day. Okay, so that's how I'm going to be working today. So we have come up to that time where you can now get your free guidances in. Okay, now all I ask with the free guidances, the questions that you've got, you know, I do work through them. Obviously, they're completely free of charge while we're doing Facebook Live. But all I ask is that you share the video, please, on your Facebook page, just as a little payback for having that free guidance. Okay, that's all I ask, is that you share the video. Okay, other than that, please start getting your questions into me and I'll start working through them. We've got 11 minutes left of the show. These little shows go so quickly. So okay, with your guidances, try and think of a question. I mean, a general guidance is absolutely fine, but do try and think of a question, a subject. We can delve deep in there. Okay, Tiff Cotton, is there any guidance for me? Well, I'm going to use for you, Tiff, is the angel cards. Okay, I'm going to pull you some angel cards here and let's have a look for you. Okay, Tiff, well, it shows me here that there is some vulnerability around you at the moment. You've got your Archangel Michael sitting around you right now, and he's the leader of the pack and he's a protector and a healer. So it shows me there's a degree of vulnerability around you right now. Okay, so it feels like you've come out of something, but you're not quite over it yet. Okay, so you've done your healing period, but you're still testing the water, kind of thing. Okay, there seems to be a need to take back all the control in your life, my darling Tiff, and really kind of gain control rather than letting others decide things for you. Make some good decisions for yourself and act upon them. Okay, a good time for taking a risk right now, Tiff, as well. Surrender and release. You know, if there is anything you want to do, anything you want to try, now is a really good time to try that. Okay, so Tiff, I hope that makes sense, and I'll leave that with you, my darling. Okay, right, okay, so if you can just share that for us, Tiff, as well for me, that'd be great. Thank you. Right, okay, we have Karen Louise on your health. Okay, I'm gonna go and look into the crystal ball here, darling, on your health. I feel like I've got something ongoing here, you know. I feel like I'm looking at something that's ongoing. I feel like I'm looking at something. I feel like we've not got to the bottom of it. We haven't maybe got a diagnosis. Now, I've got to be careful because I am not a doctor, right? I'm not a doctor. But I feel like we haven't really got a diagnosis as such. I feel like something is in the process, okay? But I feel it's a bit like saying feeling ill all the time, or feeling down or under the weather all of the time, and I'm sensing that I feel like I'm seeing pain or aching as well, around the body as well, my darling, and I do feel as if you will get to the bottom of all this. I do feel as if you'll get a name for it all. Okay, but I am seeing tests. Okay, Karen Reese, so I hope that helps, and if you can just share, that would be absolutely wonderful. Okay, so hi to Elaine, so just say hi to Elaine, and we are being joined by 5 people at the moment. Deepaka Patel would like some guidance. Okay, Deepaka. Alright, let's have a look here for you. I'm going to delve into the angels there for you, Deepaka, okay? And let's see what we have. Right, okay. Right, okay. Deepaka, what I've got here for you is, I'm sensing there's been a lot. You've been working really hard lately, okay? And it's like saying slocking your guts out. What your angels are telling me here is that you're not using your gut feeling. You're trying to make all your decisions with your head rather than trying to go with your heart, okay? And the angels are there for you. They're trying to get through to you, but you're just not listening right now, okay? You've been working so hard and putting in such long hours. You've been very conscientious just recently, Deepaka, and there's been no room for any fun. No room for social, no room for fun, okay? And the angels would like you to balance things up and bring some fun back in, you know, because it's like saying, Deepaka, that you're losing touch with some of the things that you used to enjoy, okay? And maybe even, I'm sensing, maybe not catching up with so many friends that you used to have. It feels like everything's kind of just slipped by the wayside, and you've spent so long concentrating on your career that everything else in your life has seemed to have slipped by the wayside. Time to balance up now, darling, okay? So I'll just leave that with you and say thank you very much for that, and if you could just share, that'd be great. Okay. Ooh, do we have any more questions? Ooh, I don't think we do. If anybody's got any more questions, please add them on. This is rather unusual to not have them waiting for me. So if you would like that free guidance, do bung your questions onto the bottom. Oh, thank you. Right, Deepaka. Yes, you should. The angels want you to bring balance back into your life, and I think that's what your guidance was getting at. That your angels are saying you need to balance up. Okay, so yes. Okay, Lauren Green. Anything in family for me, Penny? Okay, let me just have a look here for you, Lauren. Okay, right, so I do sense a family unit around you. I do sense that you've got your own family here. So I am seeing like children around you. I feel like I'm still looking at little children. And I feel here, I sense there might be something going on around your personal life, to be honest. I think needs to be some settlement or some agreement formed around your personal life, to be honest, Lauren, at the moment. And it feels like you will get to the bottom of this, but I am sensing little ones around you. I want to say, I don't see any issues around little ones, that kind of thing. Not at the moment, but I do feel as if there's been some discord. I do feel as if there may have even been some conflict going on here. I do feel as if you will get to the bottom of it and you will sort it, okay? But I do feel that this will be all sorted out over the course of the next 12 weeks. So it's not an easy process you've got going on there, my darling. But I do feel as if it centres around your direct home life, okay? I'll just leave that with you, and I hope you've got something out of that, okay? Okay, so if you can just share the video for me, Lauren, that would be absolutely great. We are being joined by 5 people right now, so hi to everybody that's still with us and has joined us. So if you do want that free guidance, I've literally got 4 minutes left of my show. Do tag your guidances onto the bottom, your questions, and I will sit here and work through them, either with my natural ability, with the magical tarot, okay, with the angel cards, or with the fluorite green crystal ball, okay. So if anybody's got any other questions, because they're not coming in, I'm sensing, really, I feel as if somebody needs to have something out of this. I feel like somebody's got something burning, and if they don't get it in quick, I do feel as if they're going to miss it, okay. Karen, Louise, family members. Okay, I'm sensing older family around you, my darling. I sense some concern around older family members. It could be like mum and dad or granny and grandpa, something like that, but I am sensing some concern there. I do feel as if there is special protection coming in from spirit around them, actually. So what I'm seeing is like mum and dad and granny and granddad, and I feel that you've got spirit looking after people that are currently here. I do sense somebody with a cough, and I do sense somebody here with painful legs as well. I'm not sure whether that's still here or in spirit, but that's what I'm sort of sensing for you, my darling. So there seems to be a lot of concern around the older family members right now, but lots of spiritual protection around them. So just leave that with you and say thanks very much. Right, I've got time for 2 more, so we'll do Tiff Cotton's and Elaine's and call it quits there. Tiff Cotton, anything to do with my work life guidance? Right, okay, Tiff, let's just have a look at your work. Okay, I kind of like your work. You do work really hard here, Tiff, okay? And it feels to me as if maybe you don't feel appreciated, or you feel undervalued in some way. Maybe you even considered looking for something else. I feel very much like do I, don't I jump, okay? And I want to say that kind of what you're doing at the moment seems to suit. Maybe it's the hours that suit or something like that. But I feel here that if you did want to look for something, there would be other opportunities there. And I do feel as if I feel as if bosses would be quite concerned of you going. But equally, I don't feel necessarily that you feel appreciated, or they feel you feel undervalued, if you like, okay? I do feel here that the HV, you may just jump, but it's up to you. But I don't feel you're doing this lightly, okay? And I do feel that kind of between September and December seem to be the time when you might be making a move forward with your career. So I'll just leave that with you. So thanks very much. Elaine, right, okay, let's give you some angelic guidance there, Elaine, and see what we have there for you. Right, okay, so I do feel as if there's been a little bit of stress around you right now, Elaine. I do feel here the angels are focusing very much on freedom and independence for you. Okay, so it's very much doing your own thing. Even if you are in a relationship, which I feel you are, but I do feel as if it's still centering around your own social life, your own work, your own money, that kind of thing. And keeping that and building that, and really kind of maintaining that. You know, this is very important that you do your own thing and you have your own thing. They're asking you to listen to music, Elaine, to de-stress. Okay, and that seems to be your stress outlet. I do feel as if here we've got a gentleman in spirit around you. Actually, I feel like he's gone over before his time. I do feel that he's very much around you, looking after you. I feel like I'm looking here at, I don't know, I feel like he's 40s, 50s, something like that. But I do feel as if he's around you in spirit guide. It comes across with like a brotherly type energy, Elaine. I don't know whether you can understand this, but also what I'm being told here is a great time for risk taking as well. So anything that you want to do, anything that you feel that you've not achieved, or anything you didn't dare do before, it's a good time to go and do it, because I do feel as if you're holding back on something, Elaine. So I'll just leave that with you and say thanks very much for getting those guidances in for me today. I do hope you've enjoyed that. Do come back for my next Facebook Live on the 19th of July at 10 AM, and this will be uploaded this afternoon to my YouTube channel, and you can watch it back, anything you want to do. If you've had those free guidances today, please do share the video. It's just a little way of giving back. Do hope you've enjoyed the topic. Do have a browse on my website, penny-psychicreadings.co.uk. Have a look at everything else I do, and also there's over 80 reviews on there as well. And if you do feel like leaving a little review yourself, then please do. Okay, so it just really leaves me to say bye for now, and see you all again next week. Thank you for joining me today.